أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan, the outcast. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Ramadan Kareem. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, falling between the months of Sha'ban and Dhul Hijr. Ramadan's distinguishing characteristic is the obligatory fasting throughout the month and the commandment from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that every able adult is to refrain from food, drink and sexual relations from dawn until dusk. Compliance of which is of such enormous sanctity, it is the fourth of Islam's 5 pillars, 4 fundamental rituals and 1 philosophical conviction. Ramadan is arguably the most cherished and sacred month of the Islamic year. As Muslims, we should look upon the month of Ramadan as one of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala's greatest blessings, a boon bestowed upon the ummah of Prophet Muhammed sallallahu alayhi wasallam, approaching the month with hope in our hearts and a smile on our face. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, through His infinite mercy, provides for humanity an entire month dedicated entirely to man's spiritual awakening. For we who believe, the essence of Ramadan lies in the re-evaluation of the individual condition and that of the greater society. Always remembering that reflection, as with charity, begins with oneself and with a smile. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. Indeed, it is we who created humankind and fully know that their souls whisper to them, and we are closer to them than their jugular vein. The Holy Qur'an, chapter 50, verse 16. With this verse of the Holy Qur'an in mind, any undertaking of introspection not based on honesty and sincerity amounts to little more than an exercise in futility. The Arabic word Ramadan traces its etiology from the word Ramad, meaning a scorching heat. And so the true beauty of Ramadan is that it provides a chance to burn away the trappings of sin, torch that which is harmful, and with the help of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, emerge from the ashes purified and renewed with the inner fortitude required for the betterment of one's soul. Ramadan provides the framework to immerse ourselves in spirituality, remove ourselves from frivolity, and seek out the solitude needed for supplication. Asking Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to grant us a clarity of thought, a sharpness of insight, and a stoic resolve. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala Himself gives credence to the magnanimity of Ramadan through the revelation of the 97th Surah of the Holy Qur'an, Al-Qadr, which means power. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. Laylatul qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. We sent the Qur'an down during the night of decree. And what can make you know what is the night of decree? The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. The angels and the Spirit descend therein by permission of their Lord for every matter. Peace is until the emergence of dawn. The Holy Qur'an, chapter 97, verses 1 to 5. Al-Qadr, a chapter of the Holy Qur'an, comprises of 5 verses in which Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala makes several profound declarations. One verse in particular, verse 4, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala informs us on an aspect regarding the behavior of angels. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in His splendor created His angels from a divine light, and as such, angels are free of human weakness. Theirs is an existence based solely on worshipping and obeying Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Although we as human beings are equally loved by our Creator, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala in His wisdom chose to fashion humanity from clay, instilling within us attributes of free will, reason and fallibility. Surah Al-Qadr declares that on a single night within the month of Ramadan, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala permits the angels to descend from the heavens and towards the earth. Al-Qadr, aptly named the night of power. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala thins the veil between heaven and earth. The implication: one night of every year in the month of Ramadan, the proximity between man and angel, between heaven and earth, and between the divine and the mortal is at its nearest. A night where the tangible meets the metaphysical. On this night, man is as close as he will ever be to godliness. A night where the flawed meets the unblemished. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us all the ability to experience that purity ensuing from an ethereal light, a light born from the divine, a light blinding in its magnificence while remaining invisible to the unenlightened. Though Surah Al-Qadr addresses mainly the significance of the night of power, these powerful words allow for reasonable extrapolation. If a single night holds such immense spiritual power, the entire month of Ramadan is surely of a similar caliber. Additionally, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals that it was during the month of Ramadan that the Qur'an was revealed to Prophet Muhammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Holy Qur'an, a timeless and divine text. The Holy Qur'an, the greatest miracle to have ever existed. The Holy Qur'an, mesmerizing in its recitation. The Holy Qur'an, the likeness of which has never nor will ever be duplicated. The Holy Qur'an, a guide of which there is no doubt. The Holy Qur'an. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. O you who believe, fasting is prescribed to you as it was prescribed to those before you, that you may learn self-restraint. The Holy Qur'an, chapter 2, verse 183. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals the true nature of fasting. Fasting is about learning self-restraint, a phenomenon far greater than mere hunger. Self-restraint is the discarding of ego, the subversion of frivolous desire, the appreciation of privilege, and the ability to empathize with the less fortunate. The learning of self-restraint cleanses ourselves of destructive tendencies, unburdens our souls of depravity, liberates our minds, and ensures that our hearts are no longer held captive to the whispers of Iblis, the eternally cursed.